Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. So today I'll be showing you guys my summer nights kind of golden bronzy look. So this would be something that I would wear for drinks, dinner, or maybe a night out in normal times, but this is more of like a glam makeup look and hope you guys like it. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, then please keep on watching. So right now I have moisturizer on my skin and we're going to go in with a primer. So I'll be going in with the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas Primer, and this really just smooths and perfects your skin and also sets down a smooth surface for the foundation. So typically I like to go in with a little pea-sized amount, so just about this much, and then just spread this evenly across my face. And concentrating in the areas where it tends to get a little oilier throughout the day. So then I just let it sit for a minute or two and then we can get started with foundation. Great, so once the primer is set, now we'll go in with foundation. So I'm using the Dr. Jart BB cream, and this is actually in medium deep, so it's too dark for me right now. But I do really like the coverage of this, so it's still moisturizing and doesn't dry my skin out and looks really beautiful on the skin, but provides a decent amount of coverage. So day to day, I typically go for something a little more lightweight with lighter and sheer coverage. But for this look, since we do want it to be a little bit more glam, a little bit higher in coverage, but still want that glow, I thought we'd go in with the Dr. Jart BB cream. And so this is a little bit thicker in texture, but does, again, offer really good coverage and does also have SPF 45. And so I'll be mixing the Dr. Jart with the Lancome Skin Feels Good foundation. And so this is actually more of my day-to-day foundation and matches me pretty well. And so it's in the shade 025 W Beige. And so this one is, again, really smoothing and really sheer, and the texture is a little bit more runny, so it'll mix in well with this. Okay, so now I have the two foundations mixed on the back of my hand, and I actually really like, again, going in with my fingers, using my hands for mixing, because I just find it really warms up the foundation. It helps it glide on the skin more easily. So sometimes even in the summer, I'll have a couple of dry patches here and there and don't want to emphasize that. So it's actually really nice when I use my fingers, because the warmth of my fingers helps spread the foundation a little bit more easily. And then gonna go in, dot this in and blend it out with my fingers. And for this, I like to, again, concentrate more on the center of my face, where typically I would need higher coverage. So yeah, so for summertime, I still want it to look pretty natural, have a little bit of glow. So now for contour, we'll be using the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. So I spoke about this in my last video, and again, really love it, especially just for a really easy contour. It's really easy to use, and I love it because the shade is also a little bit more cool tone, so it's perfect for contour for my skin tone. And this is in the shade Fair Medium. So I just dot a couple dots here, a couple dots up here, and then down here along my jaw. And then I'll go in and blend that out with my fingers as well. So you can see just how really seamlessly it blends out. So what I like to do is go in with tapping motions, and this really helps concentrate it in the area where you want it. And again, the warmth of your finger really helps spread it out. And now I also want to go in and contour my nose as well. So I'll just take it down the bridge of my nose, a light contour here. And to blend it, you can either use fingers. Typically, again, that's what I like to do because it's easier. Or if you want something more precise, you can go in with a brush as well. You just want to blend the edges. So this is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. So if you need to, you can also help smooth out any lines and blend it a little bit more if you want. Okay, so now we'll go in with blush, and again, this is a liquid blush. I really like liquid and cream products, especially for the summer, just to add a really beautiful glow. And this is Glossier's Cloud Paint in Dusk. And again, this is a really beautiful nude color, and it'll go really well with pretty much any eye makeup that you do. Really easy, just squeeze a little bit out onto your fingers, tap it, And I like to concentrate this on the upper part of my cheekbone. Don't really bring it to the center of your face. I typically like to put a brighter pop of color on the apples of my cheeks if I will do so, but I really like this because it provides a more lifted look. Okay, and then I'll be going in with a liquid highlighter. So this is the BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal, and I really like this one because it is a little bit more golden than some of my other highlights. And just tap it there at on the high points of your cheeks, and it'll add a really beautiful glow. You can bring it down the center of your nose. Okay, and then to set everything, I will go in with my favorite powder, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in the shade 2 Medium. So this one, I will need a brush, so I use the Real Techniques powder brush. And so for the powder, I actually really like putting this all over my face. It really adds an airbrush look. I'll concentrate it more in the middle of my face just to take away some of that shine, and then leave the highlighter, the blush, and the bronzer for more of a glow. And sometimes if I want to, I'll use a powder bronzer to make the contour last longer, or if I just want a little bit more shimmer or glow, I have the Too Faced Baked Luminous Glow Bronzer in Sweet Tea. And so I actually prefer more of a matte bronzer most of the time, but I really like this for more of a glow. And for a matte bronzer option, my favorite right now is the Marc Jacobs Tantastic Omega Bronze. I have the Marc Jacobs bronzing brush, and so I'll put this all over where I put the contour, just to add a little bit more definition on the edges of my face. And then I also will go in with the Too Faced Luminous Baked Bronzer for more of a glow. So I'll add this one on top. This one, I think it does add a really beautiful finish, just lightly here. So now for the fun part. So we'll be doing a bronzy look. So I do have the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. So this is actually more of a fall palette, I would say, based off of the shades. So you can see, you know, really wide variety of colors here, super diverse. So I love this palette. You can pretty much get a ton of different looks with this, but there are some bronzy shades. The metallics are gorgeous. So we will be going in with more of a neutral bronze look. Actually, just to start out, I'm going to set my eyes with some powder, so from the Charlotte Tilbury, and just bring that all over my eyelid just to help the shadows go on a little bit more seamlessly. I'll come a little closer here. So for all over the lid, the shade I'm going to be using is this color right here. So it's kind of like a kind of medium beige, light brown color. And so I'm going to be using this all over the lid. And it's a matte shade, so it'll help with blending. So I like to bring this all over my lid. And the brush I'm using is a Real Techniques eyeshadow. I think it's like a crease brush. Okay, so now we have this all over the lids. And this warm beige color was called Rope, in case I didn't mention that. So then I'll be going in with more of a darker brown matte color for the outer corner. This one's called Pure. So it's this color right here. And for this, I'm switching to a more precise kind of shader brush. So I'm just putting this on the outer corners to add a little bit of definition. I also bring that along the lash line. And I like making a slight wing. And you can blend as you go just to diffuse out the color. And then to add some more definition, I'm going in with a even darker brown color. So this is called Antique. I'm using this to deepen the outer corner. I'm using this shader brush to blend. You could stop actually here if you just want more of a matte look. But I am gonna go in with some bronze shimmer. So I'm going in with Mace, which is a brown shimmer shade. This one here has a little bit of copper to it as well. And so for this, I just like to use my fingers and just place it here on the center of the lid. And these shadows are super creamy and just super easy to blend. And look at that color. And then I'm going in with Penny, which is a super metallic shade here in the center. So this one is actually a golden bronze color, super pretty. I'm taking this more concentrated towards the inner half of the lid. So this adds really a beautiful pop. Great. And then again, to just deepen the outer corners a little bit more to smoke it out. And I'll also use kind of a domed brush, also from Real Techniques in a set they do. And I'm using this one to just clean up the brow bone, just to blend out there. I'm gonna go put on liner, mascara, and some lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back now with liner and lashes on. So I used the NYX Epic Ink liner in black, and then my lashes are the Velour Effortless lashes in the style Barely There. And then I also tightlined with the Marc Jacobs Highliner in Blacquer. So now we can move on to lips. So right now I actually just have a little bit of the Laneige sleeping mask as just like a lip balm on. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, and then we can put on the lip color we'll be doing today. I'm actually gonna line my lips a little bit since the color we're using today is a little bit more sheer. And so for this type of look, I really want something just glowy and natural. And so I thought of going with a little bit more of a nude lip and using the Ex-Girlfriend shade in Urban Decay. I don't know if you can still get this shade, but this is one of my favorite colors. I think you should be able to find something really similar, very dupeable. So it's just a sheer shimmer, nudie pink color. And so I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in 2C. So this is a really great lip liner. So it looks really close to my natural lip color. It's actually a little bit more pink and adds a little bit more life to my face, but still nude enough. I'm actually going to concentrate the liner more on the outer portion of my lips, and then we can place the lip color in the center. As you can see, it's a really pretty, just pinky nude, and it is pretty sheer. And then on top of that, I want to put on a gloss as well, since we're going for a really glowy look. So I have this Buxom gloss that came in a set, and this is in the shade Joy. So it's a really pretty, like brownie nude, and I'm hoping that this paired with this pink lip combo will tone it down a little bit so it'll match more of the bronzy look of the eyes. Great, so that completes the look. If you're going maybe for drinks or dinner, I could just, kind of imagine outside getting drinks on the patio. Let me actually pull my hair down. So you can either wear your hair like as I had, kind of pulled back to one side like this, having a cute like off the shoulder top, or you could just wear your hair down, and this is kind of more of like a carefree type of look with hair down and some gold hoops. So guys, this is the final look. It's my really golden bronzy summer makeup look. It's great glam for a night out or for drinks, dinner, and just has like a really bronzy type of vibe. Here's what it looks like. so thank you guys so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. And if you have any other video ideas, feel free to leave suggestions down in the comment box. See you next time. Bye.